So I think the Beast Titan used to play for the Yankees or the Mets as a baseball player. What the fuck was up with that? Was that a clue about the history of the Attack on Titan universe and the world that they live in? Or was that just Isayama just like pissing about like, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna have him fucking do a stance and even talking about pitching and shit like that, like a real baseball player. Like, what was up with that? Was that just some random shit? Or was that a clue that maybe the old world before the Titans and shit like that was like modern society and there was baseball and shit like that? Because forgive me if I'm mistaken, but I don't remember there being baseball in the Attack on Titan world, especially talking about, you know, the stance and the pitch and all that other shit. Like, yeah. So this chapter yet again giving forth Bertolt having that development, being a smart villain, doing everything that he needs to do, not listening to any distractions, going straight through. Oh, you don't want me to go towards that wall? I'm going towards that motherfucking wall. Like, Bertolt just continuing to be what he needed to be from the beginning, but has finally achieved, and that's basically being a strategist, not being weak, not being what the fuck Armin is. Oh, because we need to talk about Armin, and I know there's going to be some people that are going to defend him. I don't give a fuck. Fuck Armin in this chapter. What the fuck are you doing? That was reverse character development. That was terrible. That was horrible. I thought already like a couple months ago we got over this hurdle of him being a bitch. He's crying in the chapter yet again. He's trying to pass off his responsibilities and duties to protect humanity's continuation and existence. He's like, yeah, John, you know, I'm just gonna piss myself and shit myself. Please, John, do my responsibilities. I'm a bitch. I don't have a penis or balls. I'm a fucking pussy. Like, that's what I felt Armin did in this chapter, and I don't really care because, you know, if it's a great moment, I will say it's a great moment. If it's a terrible moment, I'm gonna tell you, and that was fucking horrible. That was horse shit. Like, we had great, amazing character development for this dude, for him to do this, for him to cry again and pass off responsibilities. Like, you better get some redemption. You better, because as of right now, Armin's character is ass once again, and it should not be. I mean, even John was like, yo, are you serious right now? And the interesting thing is, if I'm correct, it was Erwin that was thinking it. Erwin had a similar situation, but it makes sense for Erwin's character because Erwin's was more so a selfish type of thing. Like, oh my god, what did I get myself into? I shouldn't be here right now. I'm gonna die. Like, he don't really give a fuck about everybody else. He's just kind of like more catering towards his selfish mindset and shit like that. So it made sense for Erwin to think that way. But Armin, get the fuck out of here. I thought we was done with this shit. I thought he got where he needed to be mentally as a strategist and everything. And I mean, imagine if the higher-ups, Levi and them, looked at him. They'd be like, what the fuck are you doing, John? This isn't his role. The scene with Eren trying to stop the Colossal was pretty hype. I mean, even though his ass got launched into the fucking wall because the Colossal was like, yo, bro, fuck out of here right now. I'm trying to move. But nonetheless, that was some cool shit. I mean, the Beast Titan, I really would like to see him do some more because for a while now, ever since pretty much this little war started, he's just been kind of throwing fucking rocks. It's like, cool, they don't have a glass house right now. Can you do something other than throwing the rocks? I mean, it's been effective because look at the situation they're in right now. Although I think one of the things that's going to save them is Hanji and her little crew or whatever. I think they're building something up, and I think they're going to come in right now that they really need something and surprise everyone. I don't think Hanji and them are dead yet. I think that she's actually still alive and she has her crew and she's working on a plan right now that is going to help them get out of this mess because they got the fucking Colossal Titan right there on one end, they have the Beast Titan on the other end, and they're both closing in. So I think Hanji's going to be the relief that they need. Either that or the fucking Titans in the walls. I don't fucking know. Like, something gotta give. And right now it's looking like it's going to be a bloodbath. I see a lot of death in the future. It's just only a matter of time. Overall chapter, I mean, Armin's reverse character development was bad, but pretty much everything else was okay. I mean, the fight with Eren versus the Colossal was pretty good. I thought Isayama got a little bit better at drawing the Colossal. There were a couple times in this chapter I was like, he could have drawn him a little bit better. The art was kind of in certain aspects, and I rarely complain about art in manga and shit like that because most mangakas are on point, but you gotta keep in mind that this was a dude that he started off as just a writer and had to learn how to draw, and he's still having those troubles even till this day. So maybe a 7 out of 10 for this chapter. It was like, everything was alright, everything was progressive and good, but Armin's character development, or reverse character development, was terrible. Let me know what you thought of this chapter though. What do you think about the whole situation with Armin? How do you feel about that? How do you feel about the Beast Titan throwing them fucking rocks? He's crushing boulders in his fucking hand and throwing them like fucking millions of cannons. And who do you think, or what do you think it's gonna be that's gonna save them from this giant fucking thing that they have with the Colossal Titan on one hand and the Ape Titan on the other side? Like, is Levi gonna do something insane and save them? Is Erwin gonna finally stop being selfish? Or is it gonna be Hanji that's gonna come out of nowhere with this big massive plan? And your overall thoughts of the chapter. But thanks for watching. If you enjoyed anything about this video, make sure to drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, make sure to subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, stalk my Facebook to get more when the video ends. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.